Singapore, the island country and city-state in Southeast Asia. So many unique sights. Like the Marina Bay Sands Hotel and Casino. At its opening in 2010, it was the world's most expensive standalone casino property at $6.9 billion with 500 tables and 1,600 slot machines. Some other places were mundane, and other places were very interesting. Like having an Indian chimichanga in an electric company building. As a tropical forest, Singapore has its share of beautiful flowers. This and more was shared with us by our host, Kim Yeo, who's been a friend of ours for many years. The trip from Denver to Singapore was 9,000 miles and over 20 hours of flight time. Made even more interesting with my seatmate. The Amara Hotel was where we lodged, which had a sumptuous breakfast buffet and an elevator checked out by engineer Chu Chi Chong. Every day, a different elegant car was parked in front of the hotel, except one time. The hotel was attached to a multi-story shopping area where we began our cultural immersion. Like a duck poster warning of shoplifting. No robots attacked us, so we settled in for some breakfast. Thank you. Then it was off to the streets to mingle with Singapore's 5.9 million citizens. Our first stop was at a Buddhist temple where we placed joss sticks in an urn. Inside, devotees would pray to their selected deity or deities, and if desired, purchase offerings. Kim showed us how it's done. Buddhism is considered a religion and or a philosophy. It has a pantheon of deities versus just one or a few. There are thousands of these and include wisdom kings, protective deities, bodhisattvas, and Buddhas. Time for lunch. This place was a hawker center, very similar to food courts, with very sugary drinks and even one that may look familiar to some of you older folks. These fellows are playing Malaysian checkers, which happens to be very similar to Canadian checkers. Those guys intently playing checkers were just outside this two-story shopping area, where this fantastic guy was singing and painting umbrellas. We then plunged into our first shopping experience in Singapore. Check this out. Some of these shrimp were trying to escape. Almost made it. Probably wished he didn't make it. Kim trying to explain what some of the food is at this place.
This is actually candied winter melon.
Phew, after all that fish, we needed a break. Thank all the Buddhist deities. Fruit was next. Say that again?
Believe in
What do you believe?
believe that after you pass, you continue to live in another world. So we believe in getting all this and
Cars
burn
so
it.
they can travel.
Yes.
And there's the cars.
You have big
And you get your own
houses
chauffeur too when you
and
go. See, there's a guy that's a chauffeur. You can't see the guy upside down there. But upstairs in the shopping plaza was a version of a food court. Our most favorite performer of the entire trip serenaded us again. To the streets. Are you a Tiong Bahru man? Kim wanted to take us to this Arabian restaurant. And the food wasn't the only thing I experienced there. This was the pathway to and from the men's restroom. Apparently, no FDA inspections here. This is Kim noticing my reaction after going through that area. This is absolutely one of the most amazing buildings we saw while we visited Singapore. It's called Parkview Square. Built by Singapore architects, it was inspired by New York City's 1929 Channon Building. Not only is it Art Deco outside, with many Art Deco style sculptures in the courtyard, but also the amazing design of the hotel interior that encompasses all elements of Art Deco. We then took a ride on Singapore's Mass Rapid Transit System, or MRT, where the handholds were within reach of many Singaporeans, but not some of the tourists. Aberrant behavior is not permitted on the MRT. Your behaviors will be monitored. Even in Singapore, a certain NFL quarterback is supported. We then went to the Clark Quay and went for a tour on the Marina Bay on one of these bum boats. Ahoy, mateys. How many unallowed deviant behaviors can you see on this sign?
See all that platform with the telephone gas? So it's a floating platform, which is actually reclaimed land. We used to be sea. So then during National Day, they have performance in the rivers.
In addition to seeing the aforementioned Marina Bay Sands Hotel, we saw this beautiful lotus-shaped building that is an art and science building. Time for drinks and a snack at the Octopus Bar. Perhaps you understand what this sign means?
This is going to be one for posterity, guys. So.
We then took a taxi to Telok Blangah Hill Park. Where all types of exercise was taking place. Kim translates for us what this instructor was telling his participants.
So he actually said that slowly bend down and then lift up and stand there for about 1 minute.
Nobody's bending down.
Yeah, because I think it depends on whether the oldies they understand it in the first place. Yeah.
When you don't have a tree, you carve your initials or your name into a bamboo stalk. This fellow was so very excited to show us something.
Did you see the green snake? Branch, correct? And then there's a horizontal. It's giving me the headache.
Made it to the top. Where cameras were watching us. Here at the Arbora, we found something interesting. You buy a bell, write a wish on the bell, and hopefully it'll come true. So here we are in Singapore, and this is a Polish tradition. And apparently, a very popular one. How about some Heinz chili sauce to go along with your bell? Next, we went to a local mall to cool off a bit, where we found some knowable restaurants and some absolutely unknowable ones. This was the time of the Prophet Muhammad's birthday, so gift sweets were everywhere. It was so hot from hiking in that park that my shirt was soaked, so I bought another one at the mall. We were getting a bit hungry, but none of that American food for us. We stopped at this place instead. We had to pay extra for napkins. Outside the restaurant, a headphone workout. Singapore's infamous Gardens by the Bay. Here's some tourists taking photos. Singaporeans work out everywhere. The gardens by the bay also appears to be a great place to have a wedding. We just happened to be at the gardens for a Mexican event. One, two, three. Tourists from all over the world visit Singapore. Between 15 and 19 million visit Singapore each year, which is over 3 times the amount of their population, which is at 5.9 million. Unfortunately, we were to miss a fascinating experience. The gardens were to host Avatar: The Experience, an immersive walkthrough 2 months after we were there. This is Singapore from afar, but because we were visiting a friend, we were able to visit an actual home of a resident in Singapore. That would be, of course, Kim's home, our friend. In this particular area of Singapore, this condo would cost, in terms of US dollars, approximately $800,000 to $1.5 million. Now, this is the part you might want to fast forward through.
What do we have the other night? Whiskey margarita. She gets a mean margarita. What are you waiting for?
I don't know, I'm just doing the video
Elle.
about us being treated to Tim's service.
Is
Women's Weekly.
You should have that permanently attached to yourself.
That'd be great. I'm
You wouldn't
hoping
have to worry about
someday.
dropping it,
Someday.
lenses to fall out.
Okay, Kim, what are you doing here?
I'm just rinsing the glasses for
Are you?
wine. Yeah.
That sounds really amazing. How do you do
It's
that?
not high-end glasses.
How do you do that? How do you?
A
What's?
glass is a glass, and a glass is a glass.
As long as you can put wine inside, right?
Now,
Yes.
where's our cheese?
It's in my bag.
Just open my bag.
Is there anything else in my bag that needs to come out?
This is your bag. Yes.
Yeah, she said we had to do it here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go get the tram now. Right?
Yeah. You want to do a tram, or we can skip the tram and just walk?
What do you want to do, George? Tram?
Take videos. I want to take videos. Ironically, our next stop was Australia, but the first time we saw a kangaroo up close was in Singapore. These are emus, and in my video from Australia, I'll explain why Australians went to war with them. What a coincidence. My 5-year phone screen is the same as a poster at the zoo.
Yes, one already. Very fast one today. Alright, now we're gonna see just how huge the boy really is. Alright.
Grooming.
Asia's only great ape, the orangutan. And orangutan means, in Malay, person of the forest. These guys were thinking, boy, if that glass wasn't there, we'd be having you for lunch. We took refuge from all that rain in this picnic bistro, as did one of the zoo residents. Sun came out, so we all went out.
They're looking for something. Fish. Where?
We stayed there until night for this experience.
These massive animals can usually be found near water. We have 3 deer species grazing in the shadows. Hippopotamuses. They spend most of their day submerged in cool water, emerging at dusk to eat their fill of grass. The role of the male is to protect the territory so the females can hunt in peace. After the hunt, the males will have his fill first. Because he saw a lion when he first landed on the island. There's just one problem with that story. Lions aren't native to Singapore. Maybe the prince saw a strange, unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. Nose as a snorkel. Malayan tapirs are endangered. Besides poaching and habitat loss, Asian elephants in the wild also face the ever-present threat of conflict with humans.
Going back to our hotel with our professional driver. Why don't we get these kind of senior discounts in the United States? Although this is one of the most beautiful places we visited, you may want to fast forward through this if you're not interested.
So this is our national outfits are very common. You can buy them.
No.
But this is just standing out on its own.
I know. It's out there. It's hanging. It's hanging. It's hanging.
This is downtown Singapore, where we spent a lot of time in one of the most elegant malls you've ever seen. Okay. I'll buy you the box, how's that? Many unique foods here. we stuck with the basics. I could have lived on these. Xiao Bei are a popular dessert that has fluffy, chiffon-like cake base, a creamy filling, and a generous coating of pork floss. If you'd like, there's one more minute in this video to watch. It's of this young fellow playing a unique looking musical instrument. The instrument certainly looks like it's from Singapore, but it's actually an Appalachian dulcimer.